Hi, I'm Michael Dantrassy, and today we're going to be reading a book called Soccer. Soccer's popularity throughout the world is unmatched by any other sport. It is played by millions of men and boys in Brazil and Russia, Mexico and Israel, Sweden and Malaya, Iceland and Italy, and 100 other countries from Albania to Zambia. Yet, there has always been this strange puzzle. Just why has the United States resisted the call of soccer? The game was, after all, one of the first to be played here. The famous 1869 game between Princeton and Rutgers, which is claimed to be the start of intercollegiate football, was in fact clearly a soccer game. The rules were based on those drawn up in 1863 by the London Football Association, and in England the word football means soccer. The origin of soccer have been rarely traced back to ancient Rome and Greece or Egypt or China. No one really knows where it all started. Recreation involving kicking and chasing around objects seems always to have been part of man's life. But it is that in 1863 date which is held to mark the birth of the modern game. When the London Football Association published its rules, it gave soccer its official title, Association Football. The word soccer is believed to be derived from association, just shortened to assoc, then corrupted to soccer. The game developed rapidly in England. A professional league was operating by 1888 and was carried all over the world by English sailors and settlers. Almost everywhere it was enthusiastically taken up by the local inhabitants, who were soon adding touches and refinements of their own. Over the years, these differences in approach to soccer have developed into distinct national styles. There is today a Brazilian style, an English, a Hungarian, an Italian style, and so on. But while this world of international sports friendship was developing, while the names of soccer's great stars were becoming a common language amongst fans everywhere, the United States went its own way with its own sports, baseball and football. Certainly there was soccer in the United States, but apart from its popularity in the Ivy League colleges, it was played almost exclusively by recently arriving immigrants. And for nearly 100 years, soccer remained an immigrant sport. Until the late 1960s, when the soccer explosion began, interest in the game had been growing steadily, but now there was a dramatic jump in the number of colleges and high schools playing it. At last, soccer was becoming an American sport, played by American boys. The establishment of the professional league at about the same time completed the familiar pattern of the other American sports: youth program, high school, college, pros. The first draft of the college players was held in 1972, opening up the possibility of a new career for young American athletes in pro soccer.